Hello and welcome to Drumchapel TV. Today we are celebrating the Drumwealth Games, something that started 10 years ago, getting the schools in Drumchapel all together to celebrate sport and come together as a collective and have a fun day. We're down here at Whitecrook, we're waiting for the local cycle group to pass by. They're on their way to Bowling Basin and we're going to catch up with the guys, speak to the cycle leaders and speak to some of the kids. Okay, so can you tell us a wee bit about what's happening here, Anne?
Well, we've got the Drumwealth Games going on today, and we've got the children from Cumstradden Primary. We've got P7s and have we got one P6? Yeah, we've got one P6. You're P6.
And me.
Are any of you kids up for being interviewed on this TV channel? Yeah. What's your name?
Aaron Wards.
Right, Aaron, how much fun are you having today, mate?
A lot of fun.
And what's been your best bit so far about the cycle?
The canal.
The canal. Oh, is anybody else want to talk to the camera? Yeah, what's your name, pal?
Nathan McEwen.
Right, Nathan McEwen, can you tell us a wee man about your favourite part of the cycle so far?
When you go on a rocky path and then when you get to go up the hills.
That's your favourite bit?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else want to talk? What's your name, pal?
Scott Carroll.
Right, Scott Carroll, can you tell us what your favourite thing is of this trip?
Being on the canal.
And Chloe? I remember you, Chloe. Chloe, how are you enjoying the day, pal?
Good.
Good. What's good about it?
The fact that we don't need to do schoolwork.
Oh, that's a good thing. Who agrees with that? Yeah. Right, who's next? Who wants to talk? What's your name, pal?
Leo Reid.
Right, Leo Reid. Where are you off to now?
Bowling.
Bowling. How far away is that, do you know?
12 miles away.
12 miles?
6 miles there, 6 miles back.
And can you do it?
Aye.
Superb, mate. Who's next? Who's about to talk? You. What's your name, pal?
Lily Pollock.
Say that again?
Lily Pollock.
Lily Pollock. Right, Lily, what's so good about the day, pal?
No work and it's not that cold.
Okay, no work, superb. What's your name?
Ritaj Ahmed.
Okay, how much are you enjoying this?
Like a lot.
Okay, what's the best thing about it?
Not having to do schoolwork and being able to ride a bike.
Oh, that's good fun. What's your name, pal?
Felicia Coro.
Felicia, okay, Felicia, how much fun are you having?
A lot.
A lot of fun, do you like on the bike?
Yeah.
Okay, superb, pal. You spoke. What's your name?
Emily Harvey.
Emily Harvey. Right, Emily, how much fun are you having today?
A lot.
Oh my god, that's a lot of fun. Right, Grant, we're down at the Drumchapel Sports Centre. Can you tell us what's happening here today?
Yeah, so today as part of the Drumwealth Games we've got pickleball on today. So pickleball's a relatively new sport to Drumchapel. We've got Drumchapel Pickleball Club and they've come in and they're coaching kids from all over the area, giving them an introduction to pickleball, learning the game, new skills, and they'll get to play the game later on as well.
Okay, so how many kids are going to come through these doors today, do you know?
So across the Drumwealth Games about 300 kids are involved in activities across the area, so we've got about 5 or 6 different venues, we've got 9 different sports and clubs taking place and they're all done on a voluntary basis, trying to get people involved in the activities.
Okay, and just lastly, how important is it for you to see things like the Drumwealth Games happening in Drumchapel?
I think it's a great experience. It's a great experience for the kids. They're getting to mix in with different schools, they're getting to try different sports. It's the community, it's bringing the community together again, and it's been well overdue over the last few years.
Right, Joyce, thanks for joining us here today. Can you tell us a wee bit about the Drumwealth Games and how it all started?
Drumwealth Games came around in 2013 when that was actually the Commonwealth Games. And we had the baton and stuff like that was going about Glasgow and it was coming to Drumchapel and it was a very proud moment. But quite a lot of young people in Drumchapel don't get the opportunity to be part of the sports and stuff like that, so we thought, well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary at that point in time, why don't we have our own games? And up popped the Drumwealth Games, but we wanted it to be a bit different, promoting and using local sports that's in the community, like table tennis, rugby, football, gymnastics, badminton, all the sports that's about in our community, run by the community, and we wanted to get them promoted. So the whole bit with the Drumwealth Games was getting the kids for the primary schools all involved in the S1s, S2s at the high school. It's organised by Fiona Kirk, the Active Skills Coordinator, and and it's all supported by various different sporting groups in the community. All the kids get a t-shirt to wear, so they're all dressed the same on the day, so there's nobody standing out any differently, so we're coming together as a community to celebrate sport.
And it's a brilliant thing, so see, seeing it 10 years on, still thriving, this strong with attendance and the teachers involved, you must be quite proud of that legacy.
Very, very proud, very proud, Peter, and I love it every year, and you see the kids, and you can see them here today in the pitch, but they're all scattered all over the community today. They're in all the primary schools and stuff like that as well, so very proud. It's great that it's still going on, and that's all down to Fiona Kirk. She's the engine behind all this, so thanks to Fiona for that.
So Carol, can you tell us why you're here today and what you hope to get from this?
Well, it's so important that we see children, young people exercising. It's good for their physical health, it's good for their mental health, and to see them out on a day like this in Drumchapel. Obviously it's always sunny in Drumchapel, but a day like this in Drumchapel, enjoying sport, participating, working with each other, communicating with each other, just developing lots of skills, and having brilliant fun. So yeah, really enjoying it here today.
Brilliant. And can you tell us why it's so important for activities like this big day, to happen in communities like Drumchapel?
I think often we look at communities like Drumchapel and we say, you know, they should be doing more, or children should be more active. I think this is a chance to prove that, yeah, all children can be active, all children can enjoy their sports, and it's great for the children to try sports that they've never done before, they might not have had an opportunity to do before, and to see them, to see them playing rugby here in Drumchapel is brilliant, but we're seeing other sports as well, the basketball, different things, and they're loving it. It's great.
What's been your favourite part of the day so far?
Football.
Football.
Doing drills. Football.
Playing the match up there.
Shooting.
My name's Daniel Murphy and I'm just glad to be here. My name's Harvey Mullen and I'm glad to be here.
3, 2, 1.
Drumwealth Games!
My name is Connor.
Sonny. I'm Lewis.
Right boys, what's been your best bit of the day?
Probably taking shots into people.
Yeah, taking shots. Taking shots.
And what is your favourite sport?
Football.
Football. Football.
Right boys, in the count of 3, can you say D70? 3, 2, 1.
D70!
Superb.
What about head, shoulders, catch the racket? Well done. What about head, shoulders, knees, touch the racket, catch the racket? No, we can't leave it on that. I got it.
See, as a support for learning worker, how important do you think it is for kids to be exposed to these kind of opportunities?
Amazingly, because sometimes their home life they might not be, have the facilities to have them to participate in different events. They're joining in with other kids for different schools. You know, the ones here are primary 7, they're moving up to high school, so it's great that they're getting to meet up with them before they even get to high school. So making new friends, my kids aren't sitting with the kids that they've came with, they've all got different friends that they've met up with for different schools today.
I mean, the Drumwealth Games is special, it's a special day, but I think taking the opportunity of what we learned from the Drumwealth Games forward to mix in schools more, at the upper levels anyway, just ready towards that transition for high school, I think could do a lot of good just for young people coming together, because not everybody has the opportunities outside of school. We need to bring it in school. So.
Ready, go, 5 and change. Keep going, good, 5 and change.
My name's Ethan Donnelly and I'm the head instructor of Force Taekwondo.
Okay, so how long has this place been in Drumchapel?
So we opened in October 2021 and we've just grown from strength to strength each year. Grown our competition team, we've got national champions now, we've got local champions, regional champions, going well.
Okay, superb. And what age groups can come here?
So we start from age 3 years all the way up to adults.
Wow, and where's it based in Drumchapel?
We're in the Kinfon Centre and Kinfon Drive.
Drumwealth! I know it must take a lot of work to coordinate all these activities. How satisfying is it for you to see everything come together on this day?
Honestly, it's just fantastic. The amount of time and effort it takes across the board from, you know, the sort of initial planning stages, trying to work out numbers and things like that, and venues, pupils, class sizes to see who wants to be involved first and foremost as well. There's so many partners that sit around the table to sort of help sort of facilitate this and make it work. But the amount of volunteers, the sheer passion that we have in the community for sport and physical activity is unrivaled in my opinion anywhere. So with that sort of being there and being a huge part of the community, it makes things a little bit easier. But in terms of trying to organise a huge scale event, it does have its challenges, but it's something that I absolutely aspire to do year in, year out for the sort of benefit of the community and the sort of greatness of the pupils and the children that take part.
Yeah. Well, listen, on behalf of Drumchapel, we want to thank you for your hard work and your dedication.
No worries.
You've been amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Active Schools and Drumchapel, I would just like to say a huge thank you to everybody who's made today possible. Drumchapel United and all their fabulous coaches, PPAS Modern Apprentices that have helped out. We've got GHK Rugby Club as well, who have been fantastic in delivering their sessions throughout the community and in the sort of today as well. Drumchapel Tennis Club, pickleball and glass from Drumchapel Cycle Club. I'm sure Josh is there today as well. Ethan Donnelly from Force Taekwondo, all the coach corps, Modern Apprentices from Glasgow Life, and the Glasgow Eagles as well. So thanks very much for all your help and support for the event. And lastly, I just want to say a huge big thank you to Confidence Matters, who has helped sponsor us in terms of getting some of the t-shirts and that for the pupils and the medals as well. So thank you so much for everything you've done for us as well. And happy birthday, Drumchapel.
For pulling this together in the last 10 years. You guys have been so awesome. Well done. Thank you.